good evening and welcome back, Delmarva. After struggling to fill positions for years, Delmarva Police are celebrating a full roster tonight. Chief Ivan Barkley says with 2 new recruits graduating the academy, they're up to 16 full-time officers, serving the little town too big for one state. On top of that, Chief Barkley tells us the department is applying for a state grant to bring in 2 more officers in the future. He says getting to this level has been a long time coming with a combination of state law changes, grants, and incentives.
Right now, we feel beyond blessed. We're one of the few agencies around who are fully staffed, and we still got candidates coming in. We're able to be out there and be proactive and be seen by the public, and it makes your citizens feel safer.
Yeah, Chief Barkley adds the department is dedicated towards community policing. He says he wants to have his officers visible in the community as they continue to serve. Moving on here, the city of Cambridge is highlighting efforts they're taking to help combat the lack of affordable housing. They say their master plan has many stages and different approaches, all aimed at bringing more homes to the city. 47 ABC's Rob Flax has the details.
As part of its master plan to tackle housing challenges, the city of Cambridge is looking at multiple options to solve a simple problem: a declining number of habitable homes in the city.
We have a lot of housing that is not meeting community standards. We have a lot of distressed and abandoned homes in Cambridge. This is not uncommon in a city that's gone through the deindustrialization like we have. And so we're trying to address that housing stock so we can increase affordable housing for everybody.
Town manager Tom Carroll says the town is offering the Homeowner Helper program to assist seniors on a fixed income keep their home up to code at no cost to them.
When they get a code enforcement order, we'll help them paint their house or whatever they need doing.
Now, the flagship effort for Cambridge for housing has to do with right here where I'm standing. It might look like a vacant lot, but the town says they're looking to build 7 to 8 affordable housing units right where I'm standing. The goal of offering hundreds of thousands of dollars off of the price of a mortgage, looking to get those middle-class families back to the town.
Is going to allow more people to have the American dream of a single-family home ownership and to build financial equity in the Pine Street neighborhood, which is a historically distressed, underserved community.
And just across the street, this rundown property is being envisioned as either more housing or a mixed-use space. Cambridge Mayor Stephen Rideout tells us they have the funding secured for those projects and are looking to start bidding soon. He tells us that, combined with incoming downtown rental units, will make a dent in those who feel priced out.
It's for working class people, it's for our social workers, our teachers, our police officers, nurses who may be coming out of nursing school and are young and need a one-bedroom apartment to get themselves started.
In Cambridge, Rob Flax, 47 ABC, WMDT.
Yeah, Mayor Rideout says the town has also secured a $4 million HUD grant to help replace lead pipes and remove lead paint and asbestos from homes. And at this time, we're going to throw things over to our own chief meteorologist, Rich Werdzik, to get a look at that weekend forecast. Rich?
Rob, is going to feel a lot like it did today. A high temperature of 90 at the Salisbury Airport. We're pretty much on par with where we usually are for July. This is nothing record-breaking we're going into here. It's just cranking in that middle of summer type feel here. High temperatures close to 90 today. The heat index was right around 100. I expect exactly the same feel for tomorrow and Sunday before we try to get into a little bit, just a little bit of a relief into next week with a drop in humidity, just a slight drop. Now let's talk storm chances. We have an isolated storm chance tomorrow and then more of a widespread or organized area of storms to come in Sunday afternoon and evening. Both days, as I mentioned, is going to feel like 100 each day. We'll check that beach forecast here coming up in just a moment. Live outside now in Georgetown, our Shore Auto Sales Sky Cam. One place that hasn't seen too much action so far this evening, although if you're in Sussex County, you've been looking off to the west, I'm sure you've been seeing the lightning. It's been across the sky, across Delmarva, but most of the action's been near the bay and out towards Somerset County. This comes from weather watcher Josh Griffin. Good shot there of some cloud-to-cloud lightning. Another great shot out of Nanticoke from Steve Effort as those storms crossed over the bay. Let's go to the radar picture and take a look at those storms right now. See just outside of Crisfield where that lightning is. Let's get a little closer here into Somerset County. Marion Station down to Crisfield, and then into Tangier Island, just south of Smith Island, where the heavy rain was at one point. But these aren't moving very much. So some of these areas here in the southern portions of the county and then eventually into Accomack County seeing some very heavy rain and maybe some just a brief ponding of water or some isolated minor flooding. You can see that batch of storms right there kind of blowing up but moving off to the south and east, leaving all of Delmarva at the moment quiet. A stalled out boundary to our north and west, that's going to be the focal point for more showers and storms into the weekend. But the fact that that boundary is to our north leaves us in this uncomfortable pattern because this area of high pressure continues to funnel in all that moisture at the surface and the humidity. And the pop-up storms are our only hope for relief. And at night, temperatures not dropping out of the 70s. So just like tonight, I expect the forecast to be similar going into the weekend here. 71 to 76 under lingering clouds. So we'll be done with the showers and storms here soon, especially areas to the south there. They're still seeing a little bit of lightning. But after midnight, no rain to talk about. Not until tomorrow afternoon. We'll see a pop-up shower, thunderstorm in a few spots. Most places won't get rain. And temperatures again tomorrow will be in the low 90s in most areas. Heat index will be running 98 to 103 during the peak heating of the day. Beach forecast, the place to be to get at least some relief there, taking a dip. Water temperatures not too bad out there, mid to upper 70s off the coast. An isolated storm tomorrow, same idea, more organized action Sunday, a little lower with the UV index too on Sunday. Here's your 7-day forecast as we keep it hot and humid, but you saw with the almanac, this is July. I mean, this is where we should be, right? And not that we have to be happy about it. Low 90s, although if you're a beachgoer, you're probably excited about this. And low-end chance for rain next week. We'll continue with that hot and humid scenario, although just a little less humidity into the middle and late part of next week. Stay with us. You know DSI is not done. Brandon and Devin are coming right back, and I can see them in the hallway. They're coming right back in with more on the other side of the break. Stay with us.